Hi Ellen, my name's Simon from Little Big Marketing San Diego. You spoke to my brother Mark, I believe, yesterday about having this video, custom video shot and sent over to you to show you the opportunity of SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it is a long-term strategy to provide business growth over the long term. Mark did mention that you guys are booked out through spring, so that's perfectly fine because what SEO does is as it grows your brand online slowly but surely, it doesn't all happen overnight, you start to be shown to more and more and more people on Google over the time that your business is growing online. Okay, and this as you watch this video, it's going to make a little bit more sense as to why it sort of takes time. And so what you're really looking for is to by the time spring comes, you're going to start gaining, summer comes, you'll start to gain more and more work. But then as winter comes, you want it to stay up in that, stay getting that consistent lead, quality leads through winter as well, so that you don't have a big down season like most landscaping companies do. That's the idea behind SEO for a lot of landscaping companies. Companies is to just stay busy throughout the year and then very busy in summer. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you the opportunity. And so what I've done here is just typed in landscaping Santa Barbara, CA, and that is a keyword. Anytime someone searches on Google, looking for something, any particular product or service, usually for local businesses in a local area or with a local location as well, that's called a keyword. And I just want to go straight to this section here, which is the organic section on Google, where I've chosen SB Evolution Landscape to show you the opportunity. I've skipped over Yelp because Google actually favors local business over those directory listings, and when somebody has their SEO done correctly, they will actually outrank Yelp without too much difficulty, although some people will say otherwise, but that's just not correct. But so really, what I've done here is I've typed in their URL into this tool we use called Ahrefs. And I want you just to look at this section here. It says organic search and traffic, specifically traffic. So traffic is how many clicks they're getting each month, or on average each month, from that Google organic search results section, which they're getting around 300 clicks per month. Now, if they were just closing 10% of those people coming through their website, you're looking at an extra 30 jobs per month on average again. So that's why this is so lucrative. Plus, this is just a start. Most websites or most brands or businesses, they only rank for a few different keywords, where when we're looking at something like landscaping Santa Barbara, there may be 10 different keywords as well, such as Santa Barbara landscaping, landscape company Santa Barbara landscaping contractors, etc. And they all come with their own amount of search volume, or how many times people are searching for that keyword per month. So what you aim to do is to get to the top for as many of those keywords as you can, to get the clicks from each one of those keywords, and you start to build this number and build the amount of jobs you get over time. That's why it takes a little bit of time to start seeing the results, or the larger results of SEO, is because you don't get in front of 10 different keywords at once. You start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and you build up over the course of months, and then it is a long-term strategy that will continue to provide more and more business growth over years to come. So how we do that, there are three main things that I like to focus my SEO on, and they are content, backlinks, and citations. And I'll explain them as I go, but the first one is content. And specifically what I'm referring to are words and images on your homepage. So on your homepage here, Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words. It allows Google to know that you are an expert in the topic of your service or of your business. So if you're offering, different landscaping or different design work, you want to explain to a user why you're an expert, what makes you different from other companies, and Google's going to see that, read it, and then look at you like an expert. And who's Google going to choose when it's got two websites, one that only has images? Yeah, it might look nice, and then another one that has quality, authoritative content on the topic. It's always going to choose the one with the content because it wants to show the users what they want, and usually that is information that helps them make a decision on who they're going to use. So content, number one, 1,500 to 2,000 words. You haven't got much at the moment, really none. So I would definitely be going ahead and adding in, at least 1,500 words. The other part of content is the images, and these are great. These little trust symbols that you've got here, they're really good to use as well because they do help people make a decision on who they're going to use. But what I would say is you also want to go and get some more real images just taken on your mobile phone, because they embed data on where the image was taken and when, and Google uses this information to build trust in your business because it can see that you're actively out in your service area performing that job, performing those services to customers. Now what I want to do is just compare you to that company that I was showing you, SB Evolution Landscape, that I showed you the opportunity. If we have a look at what they've got in terms of content, they've got a few more words so far. They've got some testimonials, which are good. It's a bit of a mess, this page. I can also see here they've got some SEO built into their footer. Okay, all of this helps users and helps Google understand what your website is, where you offer your services and things like that. So it's all important. They have got quite a few images, though they may be professional images, which actually aren't as valuable as mobile phone images, but they still help. So really, you just want to have more images than these guys, and as I say, at least 1,500 words of content, and you'll beat these guys out in step number 1. Step number 2 was backlinks. Now, backlinks are just anywhere one website refers to another via a clickable link, and currently you've got 37 backlinks coming from 19 referring domains. The referring domain is just the referring website, or the website that is linking back to yours. Now, those links act like an endorsement. So if you've got a whole bunch of content, images on your website, and then you go and get a handful of endorsements that are endorsing that content, they're endorsing that brand and business and your website, Google's going to look at that and start to believe that the content on your website is authoritative expert content. Okay, so you want to go and build those. Now, you've got 37 coming from 19, and SB Evolution has 2,800 or close to coming from 697 domains. So what I like to do when I'm performing SEO for a client is I look at all of these are the websites that SB Evolution Landscape are getting their links from, and I like to go and get the same because I use this just like a roadmap to get to that top position. So I go and get all the links that these guys already have, which in this case is quite a lot, but then I add more higher quality links, okay? And what makes a link higher quality is relevant websites, relevant to landscaping, but also relevant to your area, Santa Barbara. All provide higher quality links or higher quality endorsements to your business and brand and website and content. Okay, so that's backlinks, as simple as that. We're going to go out to all of these different websites and ask to put a link on their site, the same as these guys. Okay, and then the third area I mentioned was citations. Citations are anywhere your business name, number, address are mentioned, anywhere on the web, on directories, usually like Yelp, Home Advisor, Triple B, Angie's List, Expertise, Super Pages, Yellow Pages, all those different directories you can get your business name, number, and address on, and that's going to grow your business presence online. Okay, so now you've got the authoritative expert content, you've got endorsements of that content and your brand, and now you're growing your brand online. And you also use things like social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest. You know, as you grow that online presence, you're going to start ranking in this map pack. This map pack here, if you haven't got a Google My Business yet, you should get one. They are free to set up, and then it's an extremely lucrative tool for local businesses to own or to use. The reason being, these generate very, very, very hot leads and frequent leads. People tend to trust Google a lot, and they can, as soon as they come along and they see these Google business accounts, they're able to see the ranking, the type of business, how long they've been in business, the area, and easily contact them directly from the search results page. And that's why the leads are frequent, but because they do trust Google, they tend to be hot leads and easier to close. So that's the idea behind SEO. The reason that you would do it, to gain those clicks through to your website frequently and essentially free. You might pay to get ranked, but then it's not that each lead costs you money. And so once you're already ranked, it becomes exponential growth, because typically if you're you want to grow at the same pace, you'll pay the same amount, but you will slowly rank in more and more areas until you may want to branch out and go to other locations or franchise or whatever you want to do. once you get big enough. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. Now, the last thing I just wanted to point out is that I know that you're already booked out, but again, during winter, the slower months, we offer pay-per-click advertising. Your industry also offers Google guaranteed advertising. So these are both, they're two types of Google advertising, Google guaranteed, which we can't see here at the moment, but they are great because they are pay per lead, whereas these ads here are pay per click. We utilize both depending on the situation. Pay per click, and then you may or may not get a lead, whereas Google guaranteed, you only pay when you get the phone call, you get the form submission through to your website, through to your email, sorry. Okay, so, but these are great for generating short-term revenue growth, whilst SEO builds that brand presence and brand awareness, and then starts to produce that exponential growth over months, then years to come. All right, so I hope that that helps give you a bit of information on what SEO is, why we do it, and how we do it. And if that is something that you're interested in doing to start growing your business, over years to come, this is something that we offer. So please feel free to reach out to me via email, reach back out to Mark, or if you are just looking for more information in general, feel free to reach out and ask. We're only a question away. So I hope that, I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned something. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.